I'm very interested in following regulatory developments and, of course, the impact on the bank and on the market and the clients.
I think it's been a really interesting start to the day. Really some great panel conversations that we've had. I think it's also great to have some technical experts giving a view around what's really going on from an LCR and an NSFR's perspective.
It's been very informative, a very useful conference. I think it's an important topic and it's been very well dealt with.
I felt that we had very good practitioners trying to basically exchange good business practice.
It's been good so far. I mean, some of the topics that have been discussed have been quite enlightening, and also looking at the issues that banks are suffering from across the board, but also the solutions that potentially are looking to actually address across the whole of their liquidity risk management, and seeing what stages the banks are in. Different banks are in different stages, and also decision making as to the process on the back of Basel III as to how that's going to be pushed out over a number of years. We now see that potentially as a roadmap, nobody really has got good indication as to when it's going to start and when it's going to finish, which is good for us because it's enlightening as to how other people are actually seeing this impact on their business.
I would say that this is one of the most urgent topics that banks are addressing and will have to address going forward. Liquidity is, of course, the key item that was a little bit missing in the financial crisis, where lots of measures have been introduced to make sure that banks hold more liquidity, but exactly what that means and how it impacts the profitability and how it also impacts the real economy in terms of implementation and national differences is, of course, what has to be very much monitored, assessed and potentially rectified both with regulators and market participants.
There's a good mix of banks here. I do quite a lot of networking through UK Alma and other things, but this is another opportunity to meet other professionals doing similar things and get comfort in terms of what they're doing, that you've got common themes, common issues and what the industry is doing to tackle that.
A lot of interaction running up to it, but very organised when we got to the ground, so we knew where we had to be. We knew also the agenda, so very straightforward, and it's run on time.
The organisation so far has been impeccable, and I'm very much enjoying the fact that there's a very good attendance and lots of good interactions in the meeting rooms, in the conference as well as on the sides.
We have been actually collaborating with Marcus Evans for the last 3 years, and I feel that readiness to adapt the program to the evolution of the market needs, to the interest of the banking community has been very good, and I find that the evolution of the overall intraday liquidity program is really good. I'm missing such an event in other continents.
It's very enjoyable, and we're all getting ready to have a couple of drinks after, so I'm sure everyone will appreciate that as well.